Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul. The Papa Joe Show will turn music into gold.
Good evening. Welcome. This is Agent 86 from B-Sides to B-Sides. Earworms of Agent 86 on WARA 1320 AM and WARAradio.com. Thursday nights from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Actually, it's a little after 5 because top of the hour there's some news. So if you tune in at 5 and you don't hear me, just hang out for the news. It's local. It's short. It's Attleboro. What do you expect, right? It's going to be quick. All right. So, you'll be able to tune in and hear me on Thursday nights from 5 to 8. But tonight, we're here doing my cable show, Local Music Matters. And tonight, we have the incredible Papa Joe Show. We have Papa Joe DeMaio. How you doing, Joe?
Pretty good, my friend. Thank you for having us.
Good to see you, boss. So tell me, Joe, how long you guys been doing this? How long you been at this?
Well, I've been at it most of my life.
There you go.
Actually, I've been doing it since I was 5. Then I took like a 22-year break after Vietnam. 2008, I came back to music. So about 16 years or so,
right.
The band has been together. Because I put the band together after I did a tour with Eddie Money, Pat Travis, Joey Mullen, Stet Howland, and a bunch of other people called Rock for Christmas.
Stet Howland from Run 21?
Yeah. And I was the only name on the bill that wasn't known by anyone. But after we did a thing that had 600 people in the room, and in the middle of my set, these bunch of ladies start yelling, "We love you, Papa Joe." I said, well, that's it, I'm back. And then I ran into Dan, and he started out as bass player and said to me one day, "I'd like to play guitar." And that's where he's at now. He's been with me on and off for about 6 years. Mike Medeiros, Mystical Mike, he's been with me short period, maybe 3 or 4 months. And Jack's been maybe 6 or 7 months.
No, we're right around the same time.
Yeah, pretty close. So these guys are pretty new, but they're the best power trio you're going to hear.
Awesome. Very, very cool. And thank you very much for your service. And if any of you else served, thank you very much for your service. I appreciate you.
I'll do it again if I need to, but I don't want to.
I love this feisty old guy. All right, youngster. Without further ado, the incredible Papa Joe Show.
A little clutch for ya. Heard you got detention, 3 times this week, playing with the bad kids down by the creek. When I was your age, oh, I did the same. I saved some trouble, son, and try to explain. Defcon, track the beat, weaponized funk. Walks Barbarella, set the stun. Defcon, track the beam, memory gun, straight out the mothership, weaponized funk. Let me back up, hold you so. Before I met your mama, I was living on the road. I met a girl from the Aspen Plains. Up in my B210, I was never quite the same. Defcon, track the beam, weaponized funk. In Walks Barbarella, set the stun. Defcon, track the beam, memory gun, straight out the mothership, weaponized funk. One last word to the wise, while we got time to kill. If the X-ray it was over, all I had to show. Big bill from Motel 6 and a broken nose. From east of Needles to eternity. Space trucking sun ain't what it used to be. Defcon, track the beam, weaponized funk. In Walks Barbarella, set to stun. Defcon, track the beam, camera ray gun. Straight out the mothership, weaponized funk. Defcon, track the beam, weaponized funk. In Walks Barbarella, set to stun. Defcon, track the beam, camera ray gun. Straight out the mothership, weaponized funk. Say a man made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You look 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 coal. The store boss said, oh, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. So Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, drizzle and rain, trouble and fight are my middle name. I wrote 16 up, one more train. Oh, go, you gotta keep going. You say 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Go ahead, Dan. Coming, better step aside. A lot of men did, a lot of men died. One is divine, the other is steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Say, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Say a man is made out of mud, a poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone, a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You know, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. So Peter,
that was a little Clash and a little bit of Gibbons and Beck. We are known as the swing to metal band of the area, or in New England anyway. The Papa Joe Show has been doing swing to metal songs all the time, including on our original CD, Through Love and War, which you can find on any streaming site, including YouTube. All right, let's try a few originals. How I met my wife for 45 years. Well, sitting in the lounge, feeling kind of sly. I had a great feeling, I didn't know why. When I saw her standing next to me that day, I knew I had to have her, she'd be mine someday. I didn't know why, I had to try. Intoxicated by love, my mind. Down a little, Mr. Bassman. Oh yeah. Well, we became friends. She got to know me well. I stayed late nights and talked and laughed. Drink and we party till the morning light. I'm still looking for that little Miss Right. I didn't know why, I had to try. Intoxicated by love, my Dan Boylan, the dynamo. Jack, Cat, and Zorro. Mystical
Mike, my dearest. Alright, that is the show behind the Papa Joe Show. I am Papa Joe DeMayo, and we're gonna finish this one up. Well, 45 years later, in love we stay. The girl I am talking about is here, by the way. She was behind the bar all that time. That's why she served me those drinks with a smile. I didn't know why, I had to try. Intoxicated by love, my mind. That's Intoxicated by Love, which you can find on the CD through Love and War. Next up, we're going to go into the oldies, and we're going to do a little something by John Stewart. When the lights go down in that Attleboro town, people are in for the evening. I jump into the car along with my guitars, the heart's beating time with my breathing. Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul, the Papa Joe Show, turn music into gold. Buddy Jim Bass works a dumping gas, and he makes $12.50 every hour. He's got rhythm in his hands, tapping on the can, sings rock and roll in the shower. Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul, the Papa Joe Show, turn music into gold. Girls are the greatest in the world. Each one's a song in the making. The one that I've got home shows me so much love. The sun's rocking babe every day now. Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul, the Papa Joe Show will turn music into gold. Well, lights go down in a low little town. People are in for the evening. I jump into the car along with these guitars, my heart beating time with my breathing. Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul, the Papa Joe Show will turn soul. The Papa Joe Show will turn music into gold. The Papa Joe Show will turn music into gold. The Papa Joe Show will turn music into gold. The Papa Joe Show will turn music into gold. All right, we're gonna go back to originals again, but this one is actually one we picked up from 1929, and then we revamped it, words and music, to make a tribute for female military personnel and veterans. This one is called 5'2". Eyes are blue. Oh, what that body can do. Does anybody see my gal? Turned up nose, gone green hose, all dressed up in soldier clothes. Does anybody see my gal? If you see a 5'2", all covered in fur, diamond rings, all those things, let's bet your ass it ain't her. Can she love? Can she woo? Could she, could she, could she coo? Does anybody see my gal? eye for two, eyes are blue. Oh, what that right beat can do. Does anybody see my gal? Turned up nose, Target clothes, but she loves her Papa Joe. Does anybody see my gal? All covered in fur, diamond rings, all those things. Bet your life it's not her. Can she love? Can she woo? Could she coo? Does anybody see my gal? Does anybody see my gal? Oh, yeah.
Hey.
All right. Sounded great, guys. Awesome.
Thank you. We
Awesome.
try.
Yeah, well, you're definitely succeeding. So tell me, what are some of your influences? Because John Stewart, and then to this 1920 song.
Oh yeah, well, that's why we're called the Swing to Metal Band, which we have a metal tune on there later that we're going to play. But my influences when I was growing up actually started off on the countryside, and then Elvis came out. I'm dating myself, ain't I?
Well,
anyway.
at least you're a safe date.
Yes. Oh yeah.
You don't
I'm
have to.
cheap, too.
Yeah, you'll end up at home safely. Nobody will roofie you.
Yeah. Lost train of thought. Anyway, Elvis was around. I listened to Gene Pitney. I listened to Roy Orbison. And before them, it was, Moon River guys and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's what I grew up on. And then when I turned like 12, 13, 14 actually, when the Beatles came out, and I was already listening to underground music and stuff like that. So I started getting into everything pretty much because high school bands.
Right.
Hey, you got to have battle of bands and
Right.
all of that.
Right.
So I had a few bands back then, and of course they didn't turn out the way I thought they would.
Right.
Of course, my parents weren't behind me then either. So,
Yeah.
So now that I'm in my second childhood, we're kicking ass.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get back to it. Let's
All
kick
right.
it.
Let's keep rolling along. Another original. Started in an LA room. My son did his magic with some of my tunes. I liked the sound that I heard. It somehow struck a real deep nerve, and I have to keep rolling along. Have to keep singing my song. Have to keep rolling along. I started playing anywhere. Had to keep this music going everywhere. Let the world hear what I had to say. I gotta keep this music going every day. Have to keep rolling on. Have to keep singing my song. Have to keep rolling on. They say that music is good for the soul. Things like blues and rock and roll. That's why I have to sing my song. Bring these musicians that play along. Have to keep rolling on. Have to keep singing my song. Have to keep rolling on. 60 years later, I'm on my way, playing this music almost every day. Let the world have a little cheer. I hope to be doing this for the rest of my years. Have to keep rolling on, have to keep singing my song, have to keep rolling on. It started in an LA room. My son did his magic with some of my tunes. I liked the sounds that I heard. It somehow struck a real deep nerve. Have to keep rolling on, have to keep rolling on. Music is good for the soul, things like folk and rock and roll. That's why I have to sing my song, pick up those guitars and play along. Have to keep rolling on, have to keep singing my song, have to keep rolling on, have to keep singing my song, have to keep rolling on, have to keep singing my song. This song I wrote back in 1974. One of the first ones on this I wrote for this album. It's called New Day. I had been home from Nam about 6 months or so. And one day I came out of a room, sat under a tree, looked up in the clouds, and saw a cross. So I decided to write this song. Woke up this morning, it was a new day. Opened my eyes and found a new way to live. Once I saw hate, I now find love. Where once I saw hate, I now find love to share. I was sitting neath the oak tree, staring at the sky above. I said, Jesus, have mercy on me, teach me love, give me peace and freedom, help me help mankind. It's a brand new way, it's a new day. Down that road of life, like so many others like me, nightmares through the night.
found a new way to live. Once I saw hate, I now find love. Once I saw hate, I now find love to share. We're going to do something from the metal end of our swing to metal sets. This one's called I Ain't No Nice Guy After All. Lemmy, Ozzy, and Slash. When I was young, I was the nicest guy I knew. I thought I was the chosen one. But time went on and I found out a thing or two. My shine wore off as time wore on. I thought that I was living out the perfect life, but in the lonely hours when the truth begins to bite, I turned myself around and thought about the stalls. I ain't no nice guy after all. When I was young, I was the only game in town. I thought I had it down for sure. But time went on and I was lost in the evening when the moon's the only light, I thought about the times I turned my back and stalled. I ain't no nice guy after all. I ain't no nice guy after all. All right. Hey, how you doing?
What's going on? So, Papa Joe, how can people follow you? How can people contact you if they want to hire you for a gig? Or how do they track you to see what clubs you guys are playing in so they can be on the same
Well,
page?
you can go to Facebook, either Joseph V. DeMaio, D-E-M-A-I-O. That's my personal page, which from there's the Papa Joe Show. There's Papa Joe Family, or Family of Papa Joe Show. And then there's also Papa Joe DeMaio, singer-songwriter and actor. You can go to any of those pages on Facebook, or you can go to Instagram, Papa Joe 1, and or you can call me direct, 860-481-0802 for booking information. We have trios and full bands, and we also have an all-star band.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Very cool. You guys are very well dialed in with the social media platforms, so there should be no excuse not being able to follow these guys and check them out someplace at a local club. They play a lot in Connecticut. They play a lot in Providence. Any Massachusetts?
Yeah, I used to do a lot of Massachusetts a few years back before this group got together.
All right, well.
But we're hoping to come back up this way. That's why we're here tonight.
Awesome. Very cool.
And
Well,
you want us to do a couple more for you before we go?
yeah. Well, we're running down on time, but
Let's do those.
Yeah.
We started with FlipFlop Fly. We're going to jump back into the oldies section. We're going to do a little FlipFlop Fly. When I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. I said when I get the blues, I get me a rocking chair. If the blues overtake me, I rock right away from here. When I get lonely, I hop on my telephone. I said I get lonely, I hop on my telephone. I call my baby, say, baby, I'm on my way home. I hear it. Flip, flop, fly. I don't know if I die. Flip, flop, fly. I don't care if I die. Don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye. Take it away, Dan. Flashing a new gold tooth, oh so shiny. Here come my baby, flashing a new gold tooth. She's so tiny she can roll in a paintball booth. Well, flip, flop, fly. I don't care if I die.
lady flashing her new gold tooth. Say, here come my baby flashing her new gold tooth. She's so skinny she can bob in a payphone booth. Well, hit the mountain, bow, bow, beepy, beepy, dub, beepy, bow, skiddly, beepy, la, da, beepy, la, da, doo, ba, dow. Skiddly, little, doo, ba, 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 doo, ba, doo, ba, bow. One more time, Dan. Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stump. Like a Mississippi bullfrog sitting on a hollow stump. I got so many women, I don't know which way to jump. Flip, flop, fly, don't care if I die. Flip, flop, fly, don't care if I die. Don't ever leave me, don't ever say goodbye. I oh my. A little bit of Robin Trower for ya. Thank you very much. That's a little Robin Trower. By the way, another place you can meet me at is PAPAJOE1112 at hotmail.com.
So you can either call me at 860-481-0802, or you can email me at papajoe1112hotmail.com. Thank you. We've got one more, so we're going to do another one from our Through Love and War, and it's called Through Love. The world rearrange. Through love you find a way. It's the only way I know. Look deep inside yourself. It's the only way you'll know. It's the only way you'll know. A little love goes a long way. A little Papa Joe Show, not to be confused with any other Papa Joe.
Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you very much
Appreciate
for having us.
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
Awesome, guys. Thank you very much. Mike?
Mike, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Agent 86.
Yes, well,
Tom Nelson, Agent 86.
Well, thank you very much, guys. All right, that's been another show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this evening, and we hope to have you guys back for the next show. And don't forget to tune in tomorrow night or any Thursday night from 5 to 8 for B-Sides of B-Sides, Earworms of Agent 86 on WARA 1320 AM and WARAradio.com. That's 5 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night.
Bye.
Driving over Canaan, singing to my soul. The Papa Joe Show.